Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson are engaged.
Justin Bieber comforts a queer fan who didn't feel accepted.
And Kris Jenner supports Khloe and Tristan after cheating scandal.
All that and more on today's Rundown.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emil Ennis Jr. here with my bestie,
Naz. Oh, Emil, I'm so happy
Why?
you're here.
Oh.
What do you mean? There's a lot of reasons to be happy.
I know, but I was the reason.
But you said why? Like, why should I be happy?
No, I just meant like, why are we here? Anyway, guys, we have so much to talk about, including Zayn and Gigi. They're officially back together, and we have an update with that.
But let's talk about the couple of the week because Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson are engaged, reportedly. Us Weekly was the first to report that Ariana and Pete, who started dating in May of this year, are engaged, you guys. According to one source, the couple was, quote, telling people that they're engaged while enjoying Robert Pattinson's birthday in LA this Saturday. Another insider added, quote, they are both constantly making each other laugh and their moms have met. They've been very public with their relationship on social media and they are very in love. Adding, quote, they are a perfect fit. They are not rushing to get married. Their friends are really excited and supportive. A source at People magazine also confirmed the engagement, revealing, quote, it's a recent engagement. They're just two people who found love quickly and make each other happy all the time. They both started talking about it this past weekend and it's nothing they've been hiding. Ari and Pete, who are both 24, began dating in May. In fact, their relationship was confirmed shortly after Ari announced her breakup from boyfriend of 2 years, rapper Mac Miller. So ever since Ari and Pete went official, they've been more than happy to express their love on social media. And Pete even got 2 tattoos inspired by Ariana. One is of the bunny ears from the cover of her Dangerous Woman album, and the other is Ari's initials on his thumb. TMZ also reports that Pete popped the question last week and Ari said yes. Ari and Pete have yet to confirm the news themselves, but shortly after the news made its rounds on the internet and social media started talking, Ari started giving us some hints that the engagement is in fact legit. So yesterday, Ari liked 2 tweets about the alleged engagement between her and Pete. The first one was from a fan who wrote, quote, I'm literally so happy, like I never thought I would see this day coming. OMFG, congratulations Ariana Grande, we love you so much. And the second read, quote, anyway, I expect to be a groomsman and would like the non-vegan option for the reception. Mazel tov, hun. But the real kicker was when a fan tweeted at Ari saying, quote, I hope he knows he's marrying us as well, to which Ari replied saying, ha 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 ha, he's been briefed. Ooh. I can't even get a text back. Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson are engaged after
we gotta figure
weeks
this out
of dating.
Because you never get a text back, apparently.
I am so here for this, you guys. That like, I really love Pete. I feel like he makes her laugh. I feel like they make each other happy. I'm sure they'll have a long engagement. Engagement doesn't mean you're getting married tomorrow.
It doesn't mean you're getting married tomorrow. I don't know how I feel. I mean, I do know how I feel about it. I'm not necessarily a huge fan of getting engaged so fast, only because I feel like you don't really get to know somebody until you've been dating for at least 6 months. And to engage is like a big step. And when you break up with somebody, it's one thing, but to break off an engagement is like an even bigger thing, because it's like.
But is it a bigger thing?
Yes, because when you get engaged with somebody, it's, you get a ring, and when you're engaged with somebody, it's saying, I want to commit my life to you. When you're just dating somebody, it's like, okay, that may be like the future step. Depending, everybody doesn't want to get married, so I get that too.
Right.
But who am I to judge? Live your life, Ariana. Like, honestly, as long as she's happy, he's happy. They seem to make each other happy together. Weren't they at Disneyland? Like, they seem to be.
Yeah, so they went to Disneyland last night. But also, I kind of feel really bad for Mac Miller and Cassie David, like their exes, because I feel like that's so soon and it's all public. Like, imagine dating someone and then everywhere, like on Instagram and on social media, you see that they're like engaged to someone else right away.
But you know what? That is a difficult thing to see. But if you truly did love the person that you were with, and even though you aren't together now, if we broke up for whatever reason we broke up, it would hurt to see them with somebody else. But if I saw that if I really loved them and I saw that they were happy,
you'd be happy.
I would be happy.
Yeah.
It would still sting, but I would be happy. So this next story literally warms my heart so much. So Justin Bieber comforted a queer fan who was talking about her experiences with the church, and it really hit close to home. A fan video taken of Justin chatting with fans after a night out shows the star listening to one LGBTQ fan lament about what a difficult time she's had finding an inclusive church since she came out. After asking Justin how the church services were that he'd attended earlier that day, she explains to him that she struggled to find an accepting church after coming out as queer. She explains to him, quote, I've been trying to find a place that's inclusive of everybody because I came out as queer like not long ago. So I'm trying to find a place because no one is nice. Everyone is so homophobic.
I haven't been to church in a while, So I'm trying to find like a place that is like inclusive of everybody because I like came out as queer like not long ago. Okay. So I'm trying to find like a nice place. Yeah.
Justin then comforts the fan and reassures her that it's messed up that she's been rejected from those churches, saying, quote, "Yeah, that breaks my heart for you. I'm so sorry. That's not okay." He then explains that his church is inclusive and that everyone can come, saying, quote, "If you ever want to come to any of the services, any of them, we would love to have you. We'd love to have you in there. You're more than welcome to come anytime."
But yeah, that breaks my heart for you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
That's not okay. If you ever want to come and hang in any of the services, that any of them would love to have you.
And then the sweet interaction ends with Justin giving the fan a big hug. And honestly, it's just...
We haven't talked about this. How do you feel about it?
Well, so here's the thing. Back in January, at the beginning of the year, I had a goal setting party. And I got together a group of my close friends, Naz was there, and I thought it was gonna be one thing, and it turned into us all talking about insecurities and our fears, and we wrote it on this chart. It was just a beautiful thing.
It was awesome.
But one of the things that my boyfriend and I talked about was our issues with the church and how we don't always feel accepted, and how it's hard for us, we're Christian, how it's hard to be Christian and also gay. And for me, it's even more complex because my father's a pastor, and then my mom's side of the family is like Pentecostal Church of God in Christ. So it's like very religious family. And it's always been a struggle trying to, especially after I came out, trying to find a church home where I feel accepted.
Right.
When I first moved out here, I went to a church and I thought I was accepted until there was one Sunday where they said next Sunday we're gonna have a guest pastor who prayed the gay away.
Wow.
And so then after that, I left that church. I actually went to that service because I was in the closet at the time, and I thought that maybe I could pray the gay away, which I tried to do my whole life. And then I went to that service and I realized that that wasn't for me, left that church, and I bounced around to different churches, and now I'm at a church now where I feel accepted and I feel like I'm not judged, but it's so cool that Justin Bieber would say this to somebody who came out and would show what, if you're a Christian or if you're a religious person, like love is what leads all of it.
Love is love. Yeah.
So whenever you lead with hatred or with judgment, I don't think that's any part of any type of religion, really. So it really is a beautiful thing. Sorry, I'm talking a lot, but
we wanted like your opinion on this. I wanted to know what you thought about it. What I thought was a little funny, Emil, was whoever recorded this was maybe like a friend of that person in the background, because the video's all dark, as you guys can see. So I'm like, that would be me. I'd be that friend like trying to record your interaction with Justin Bieber. But what I love about that even more is that it wasn't, in front of the big cameras. It wasn't like this PR thing, because very often celebrities do things and then we think, oh, they're just doing it, they have a certain motivation, they're just doing it for attention. But this was Justin, not in hiding, but in private. And I just love him for this. Well, guys, Zayn Malik has changed his hair color once again, but one thing that hasn't changed is his love for Gigi Hadid. It's only been 3 months since Gigi and Zayn announced their breakup on social media, but it seems as though Zayn and Gigi are definitely back on again. On Monday, Zayn took to Instagram to debut a new hair color, which is lavender, and then he wore a matching purple Legend of Zelda t-shirt. And purple was definitely the theme of this photo because Zayn was also seen handing Gigi a purple flower. At least we think it's Gigi, because she posted a few photos of flowers, so we're pretty sure they were in the same place at the same time. And if this photo isn't proof that these two are back together, the two have also been spotted out together recently, and Gigi uploaded a photo of the two of them getting cozy on June 5th. First of all, let me say, I love Gigi and Zayn together, but it's an emotional roller coaster. Like when they posted that they were breaking up, like I was so sad. It's hard for me to follow this. I mean, I'm already going through it with Justin Bieber and Selena, and we all know Bieber is like basically dating Hailey Baldwin again now. So I'm just like all over the place where I'm like, okay, Gigi and Zayn are back together. Like, how long is this gonna last? Are they gonna last? Am I gonna have to mentally prepare myself for them to break up again?
And
you know what I mean?
Honestly, I've had to work on not getting so invested, but it's hard because we talk about this stuff on a daily basis.
Yeah, this is our job, you guys.
And so Gigi and Zayn, I always thought was one of the hottest couples. I thought 100%. They were gorgeous together. They complement each other well, and so it's so hard to see this. On another note, though, I've always wanted to dye my hair, and guys, I know I should.
He looks good with every single hair color. He's basically had every hair color under the rainbow. Like right before this purple hair color, he had green.
Would you dye your hair?
I've never actually dyed my hair, and I'm really scared to because I heard it like dries your hair out.
Well,
so I would want a different color,
yeah.
but
What
I
color
feel
would
like
you
in
do?
this day and age, you can just get a wig. I would want like the Kylie blue, you know, like that light mermaid blue. That's what I would want.
I just want to
What
dye
color
it.
would you do?
I want to do blonde, like Cisco.
You should do it.
Dong, 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 dong. It was the scandal heard around the world when Tristan Thompson was caught allegedly cheating. He cheated.
He cheated.
When he was caught cheating on Khloe, and now Kris Jenner is supporting him. We've all heard that Khloe's family was not very supportive of her relationship post-cheating scandal, and they even wanted her to return to LA from Cleveland after giving birth, which is where Tristan lives. Still, Khloe remains in Cleveland with her little family, and it seems that nowadays some members of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, namely Kris Jenner, may have changed their tune. On Friday at the Moschino Spring-Summer 19 menswear and women's resort collection fashion show, Kris spoke to E! News about Tristan, and despite the fact that he hurt Khloe, she seems rather supportive of the relationship these days. She was quoted as saying, "Tristan's, yeah, he's great. I think you just have to be there for your kid and follow their lead." When she was asked again about Tristan and Khloe's current relationship, she added, quote, "I'm not in that relationship or in that situation, so I really trust Khloe. She's so smart and such a great girl, and she'll figure it out." Of course, this comes just weeks after a source told E! News that the rest of her family doesn't trust Tristan at all and are, quote, having a hard time coming to terms with Khloe trying to forgive him. It is her relationship, it is her life, and for us from the outside looking in, it was a lot of women that we saw. However, when you are a new mom, you have your beautiful little girl, I can imagine how difficult it is to just listen to everybody else that says, oh, you should just X them out of your life. And I get it. They're one of the most famous families. They have a lot of money. So of course there's plenty of people who can help her take care of that child. But you still want the father of your child to be in the baby's life.
To be in your life. I have a question for you, Emil. What are your thoughts on how Kris, the mom, is handling this? Because we've seen famous moms like Mandy, Selena's mom, be very outspoken about how she doesn't want her daughter dating Justin or a certain person. And Kris is kind of doing the opposite. Of course, these are different situations. Like we all know Selena went to rehab and she went through a lot of issues. So I'm not completely comparing them like side by side, but just how being a famous mom, you know, like what do you think is the right thing to do?
I thought about it, and honestly, I think when it comes to parents and celebrities, the parents, I mean, some parents are actually celebrities too, but usually the parents aren't the celebrities. And I think it's unfair unless your child gives you like permission to speak out, to be so vocal about it. Because yes, we want to know what you think as the parent, but especially in times of scandal or in controversial situations,
it
sometimes,
makes things worse.
Yeah, when the parents speak out, it makes the situation worse. When think about when Justin and Selena did get back together. There are a lot of people who may not have been for it, but the fact that Selena's mom like actually spoke out against it, it escalated so much more than it needed to be.
It amplified
it. So it's just like if they just keep their thoughts to themselves, because it goes back to what you were saying. You know when somebody talks to a camera that's going to go out there to the world, right? So by you saying it on camera, you're now bringing everybody else into the relationship. And even though they are a public figure or public figures, that doesn't mean that necessarily they want them in every single aspect. I don't know, I just feel it's kind of...
I kind of feel like Kris Jenner may actually truthfully feel a different way, but maybe she's playing this up because she knows exactly what you were saying, that whatever she says on camera, do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
because a lot of sources have been saying the family does not want them together at all.
And I think...
Did you see Baby True, by the way? She's so cute.
With the cheeks.
I know, she looks just like Tristan.
When I have a baby, I want...
She's so cute.
Oh God, I've said that before.
Oh my God, you guys, Emil wants a baby.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
That's going in. Yeah. We're keeping this.
I want big cheeks, like chubby cheeks you can pinch. Like,
I know you can. Don't touch my cheeks.
I didn't want to mess your makeup up.
All right, you guys, it is the end of the dirt, and Emil and I have some questions
over?
for you. It's over. So
Fine.
sad. But don't worry, we'll be back here tomorrow. But first, we want to know, do you guys think Pete and Ariana got engaged too soon? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
That's an interesting question. What I want to know is, don't you think it's adorable and very sweet and heartwarming that Justin did that for that fan? What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comment section below. And of course, you can find me at Emil Ennis Jr. on Instagram.
And you can find me at Naz Perez.
And we will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys, click right over there to see if, well, I mean, just see what's happening with Justin and Haley Baldwin. We got the details right over there somewhere.
We have details on their new romance right over there. And then don't forget to hit that subscribe button right there.
I want to hit it.
Because it's free. Touch
Wait,
it.
did I subscribe? Wait, is it like here?
Subscribe. I think it's right there.
Okay.